But we have a three-time world champ out there, Gabe Medina versus the tour rookie Rio Waida. Megs, your thoughts on this heat?
Yeah, this is going to be a great heat. You know, Gabe is really impressing me out there on his backhand. We were talking earlier, he's not really a favorite high out at sunset.
Representing Indonesia, Rio Waida drops into sunset in his challenge against Gabe Medina. Waida with a nice carve back into the pocket. And that's all it's going to be for the beginning of that heat.
But I really think it's going to be about where they are in the lineup.
Medina, a little too deep on that one. So he's going to have to reset. Plenty of time on the non-priority heat clock. 35 minutes, 30 seconds counting down for Gabe Medina. Did not get the chip.
Oh, Gabriel.
Gabe Medina says, yes, please. And Medina, long wall, pulls it to the barrel, no grab. Grabs on the way out. Three-time world champ. Nice. Gabe Medina. Kai, talk us through this replay. Gabe Medina doing it.
Well, it seems like Gabe, you know, he just was sitting wide, and I mean, obviously he saw what was going to line up, but that end can get really clampy and bumpy. So if you can be casual, but you see he kind of like hunkers down right at the end there because really easy to skip out, especially if you're too far forward on the board.
Yeah, we can see it in slow motion first, and then it gets cash right here for the pump. Then gets all casual, no hand behind, and then he's like, you know what, I better make sure I get this. So gets back into the grab rail position, tripod stance, Megan, and gets the completion. We're still waiting for that.
Like, that's beautiful, Shrest.
Back to live action for Gabe Medina. Wants to make quick work of it and wants to back up that excellent score. Gabe Medina, when you talk about just raw talent, but then combine that with surfing such smart heats, Kai, in that he did exactly what he needed strategy-wise.
Oh, taking off on this wave. Nice wall in front of him. I love he times, I think, perfectly because he has to do like a high line snap kind of turn, and then he just finishes up with a beautiful gouge there. Nice ride for Rio, you know. He's only got a 1.73, so definitely showing us what he can do on these beautiful big turns. You know, again, with so much speed, super controlled. Look at that beautiful pocket gouge there.
He surfs really good out here, and I think he's kind of been slept on a little bit.
As we go to Rio Waida. Nice downturn for the Indonesian surfer. Up in the lip there, and that was just a disaster waiting to happen, wasn't it?
But yeah, I'd say like you can see there's a lot of bump to it, and on a normal spot.
And again, some confusion there. It looked like it was Liam O'Brien and Rio Waida on the corner. Could be no call. You learned that in a practical manner, Kai. I think you were in the semifinals one year out here at one of our regionals. We're going to get back to that conversation with Kai Lenny because Gabe Medina, again, has to just pin drop through that one. We'll see if there's any more rides out the back.
He's really hunting that bowl.
Looking to Gabe Medina. Medina holding that rail and bomb term, slashing off the top. Well timed, lots of power on display. Another hook on the backhand and a sneaky float to finish. Gabe Medina will extend his lead over Rio Waida. Gabe Medina, Kai, solid.
I just feel like Gabriel, you know, he throws so much spray and he makes it look seamless, really clean lines. And, you know, for him, I don't think that's too hard to do, but he's able to fit that many maneuvers in on a short part of the wave. And that's a steep section. I mean, he's going to get rewarded for that.
Yeah, it's a lucky score, too, for Gabe Medina, a 7.77. And combine that with his 8.17 start, nearly excellent heat at 15.94 two-wave total for Gabe Medina.
I was using it as a nice straight edge. I couldn't find anything else. I had to show you the curve in the board. So ultimately, yeah, that's why.
Thank you,
Although
Peter.
I am old and I do have back pain.
Rio Waida needs to come back right now. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Oh, and Waida actually needs a couple of waves to come back. He needs 2 waves of a 15.94 or better, Kai, right now in his matchup against Gabe. We have Gabe Medina with a giant lead over Rio Waida. And Medina just prones into this one and kicks out. Rio Waida with a minute remaining seems to me the math's pretty easy. He's in an impossible situation.
It seems like the swell is kind of dipped down a little bit and everything's moved, and he's been adapting, and looks like Rio's going to try to like manufacture something. 13 seconds left. I think this is just a ride in.
Well, the rookie is going to be eliminated in this round, the 32. And so that's going to be it for Rio Waida. 3-time world champ Gabe Medina, dominant out here at Sunset.